We're here on the lower Meramec. This is the I can't find content anywhere else, so I'm here type of place. It's a pretty good place. No one actually catches stuff here by just fishing. Almost everyone snags stuff here. But that's okay, because I'll take any fish at this time. So let's get fishing and see what we can get. Yeah, it's way lower than it usually is here, but that's fine because it makes it easier to toss into the center. The only thing to catch anything here by casting is to toss as far in the center as you can. Otherwise, you're just not far enough. The deepest water is actually closer to over there. So hopefully we can get something here. There's buffalo here, there's gars here, there's carp, there's catfish here too, but I've actually never caught a big one here. I've actually not caught a big catfish on the Meramec, ever. Mainly because the Missouri and the Mississippi are better for that. But let's see what we can get here today. Looks like nothing much out here today, but it's hard to say. I'm also using this, ooh, it's deep there. I'm also using this little wedge thing, like I always do here, to try to snag something, maybe a gar, a buffalo, something, you know. It's a 2-ounce weight. Oh, I might have gotten something, or I just got the bottom, more likely. Yep, just got the bottom. But I know there are fish here to snag because I have caught many not people, but fish on the snag here. I think there's a lot more snags on the bottom because the water's so much lower right now, but I do know that fish are out there. I just don't really know if they're out there today. Unfortunately, most of them are like in a part of the river that I can't actually reach because even though the river's low, it's not so narrow that it's just like super easy for me to just span across the entire river. And since it is deeper on that side of the river than this one, most of the fish tend to be over there. Now if I can just get over on those cliffs over there, I'd have a field day, but I cannot. It's about 20 feet deep in the middle of the river. It says 30 on the radar thing, but the water's so low, it's probably 20 right now. And I don't know if there's anything near this side because it seems to be pretty dead towards this side. Who knows? Who knows? If I can just get on that island over there, that'd be great too, but I think it is too deep for me to ford the river. Oh, it looks like we got a fish here finally. By the way it's pulling, I'm thinking it's a drum. I think the other one's got a fish too. That's a fish. Oh, that's probably a drum by the way it's fighting. It's not that big. It just might be dinner though. And it also might be stuck on the other line. But I don't think the two of them are together. It's a pretty big drum if it's a drum. Is it a carp? No, it's a drum. No, it's actually not that big of a drum either. It's a perfect dinner size one. I'm gonna go get the bucket because that could easily be dinner. Freshwater drum, dinner fish. Fish is gonna make nice broth. Perfect size drum going in the bucket. Actually, I'd rather the drum be a little bit smaller, but this will be a good meal. I wonder why the buffaloes and the carps here don't bite worms. You'd think on a muddy bottom they would bite a lot of worms like they usually do, like everywhere else that there's a muddy bottom, but not here. It seems like they seem to like corn or bollies or something, but don't have any of those with me right now. Let's keep flinging. There seems to be plenty of rough fish out there, and they're not too far for me to reach. This 20-pound line goes further than any of my other poles. This is a decent pole to do it with. I don't actually know how to fling one of those giant surf poles, which is why I can't get it nearly as far as I should be able to. You know, usually I can just snag a buffalo or something here at this time of the year, but they don't seem to be all that active today. Or maybe they're just not at the bottom and they're actually mid-water. Hard to say. Really hard to say right now. Usually I can get one. Just not happening right now for me. Just as I said that, I think I've got something. I feel it twitching. I don't think it's that big though. It's definitely not a 10-pound buffalo. But we've got something here, I believe. Something that is, oh, look at that. We got ourselves a gar and it actually sort of ate it. Oh, look at that. Short-nosed gar. Wrapped itself in the string. Hope it doesn't chop the string, but we got a gar. Look at this. A gar, short-nosed gar. wrapped up in the string. We're gonna let it go because don't really eat gars. All right, gonna just let this guy go. It's a gar, so it should be fine. There we go, it swims on off. I think something might be biting this one. If something was, it's not that strong. So we're gonna just reel it in and see if there's anything on here. There's something on here for sure. It feels like another drum, doesn't feel that big. But just more dinner, so I'm okay with that actually. I am okay with that. Is that a catfish? What is that? It is actually a channel catfish. All right, the gatos are out. Good. Too small to keep though. Channel catfish. Nice, nice. Small little bugger. Need much bigger ones. See a catfish. And it'll gato on off. Really need to throw it out deeper and further. But good, I gotta learn how to throw these things. It's about the best I can do with this one. My shorter line can actually go a much deeper for me. So maybe I'll just try that one with more worms. But either way, a drum, a gar, and a catfish so far. I really want that big fish though. All right, let's keep slinging for some rough fish. Maybe we'll get a big buffalo or a carp or something. It's the best we can hope for now. Maybe a flathead will actually eat this. But I've rarely seen flatheads actually active during the day at any point in the Meramec. I don't think I've ever caught a flathead on the Meramec. But I know they're here. And this is like the deepest part of the lower Meramec by far. This in that one area on George Winters Park. So they should be around here. Obviously fish are still active. There's just not many of them here, unfortunately. We may have gotten something. Finally, after all this time, is that just the... It feels like more than just the thing. Yep, that's definitely a fish. That is not... oh, I think it's another gar though. Do we have one? Do we have one? Yep, it's another... Oh, it actually ate it. Oh, no, it got out of it by the side. Another gar. Looks like it is gar today. Gar today. But small ones. This one's a needle nose, long nose. But if there's a short nose there, if this one exists, then the bigger ones should exist too. I know they can get huge here. Gar. Another toothy fish. Not the size I want though. See a gar. You know, if it wasn't for those things, this place, would probably be full of gato fish. Just got my thing trapped on a little twig. That's okay. Just launch this back out into the abyss. If there weren't so many gars here, there'd probably be a lot more gato fish. Not a huge fan of gar. Gars are not really my friend. But what can you do, huh? They live here, they're native. I think I hit something there too, but I didn't get it. Usually I have at least one or two epic fights with like big buffalo. Oh, there's one. Nope, but it got off. I don't think that was a buffalo though. So they're there. But they aren't biting. I actually have caught bass here before. That was definitely a buffalo. Look at that. Look at this scale. Look at that scale. It's a big fish right there. Wish I caught that one. Okay, nighttime. I think I saw a fish jump out there with this line, so I gotta pull it. It's been pulling for a little while. There's definitely a fish on this line. I think it's another dinner fish, which is fine. You can end the day with another dinner fish. It's not that big though. Wish it was bigger, and you know what? This thing is giving me so much trouble, but we're just gonna say screw it right now and ouch, 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 ouch. That's getting in. Is that a catfish or nope? It's another drum. Freshwater drum. All right, that's another dinner fish. So we'll end the day, 2 dinner fish, a catfish, and 2 gar. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, folks, time to head back. This place is gonna close soon anyways. Don't want to get locked out, but not too bad. Lower Meramec, a little disappointing today. Didn't get any of those buffalo I kind of snagged up. They always got off. Used about 2 boxes of worms, only got 2 drum, but they'll make good broth tonight. Yes, Asian people do eat drum. They're actually quite tasty if you just either like broil them and then dip them in vinegar, black vinegar, or you use them as broth or soup. So hope you enjoyed this episode. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. I'll be trying to get a little bit more content here in St. Louis, but the cold front is rolling in. Probably going to be fishing once on the Mississippi or the Missouri next week, and maybe that'll be it. So like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and I will see you guys later.